So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our video of Venus and Saturn conjunction in the first house of your horoscope. As in, what happens when these two planets are in the first house. And as always, if you do not know, if you have this particular placement, what sign it's in, what nakshatra it's in, along with all your astrological details, check out the links here in the description, astrology.com, where you'll find my books, reports, consultations, and link to my academy, Maghavedic Astrology Academy, where I'm currently almost finished with one of the greatest courses known as Nandi Nadi, which of course you can watch the lessons anytime and make 1 minute predictions. And of course, this is part of that. Now, one thing I have to be careful of is not to, say too much, because there are a lot of connotations attached to this particular placement of Venus and Saturn. Okay, because again, it's life, right? So we're gonna try to ignore that particular part as much as we can. So the thing is, first house is you, right? It's part of your personality. Venus naturally will represent all the luxury in your life, money, your wife, and you as a partner within the concept of marriage itself. Okay? You can literally look at yourself from, especially two ways. Even if you're, let's say, a male, you're going to be playing the role of Jupiter as you. Mars will be you as the husband. Venus, it will be you as a partner. So Venus is that partner, right? In a female chart, it'll be Jupiter as themselves, and then Venus, them as the wife. So one thing you will see with Venus and Saturn together, a person is looking for tradition. They're looking for old school tradition in the concept of marriage and relationships. They are wanting to have, very grounded, kind of conservative values in the concept of marriage. The other thing, because Venus is with Saturn, you want a mature partner, somebody who is able to understand your internal mindset. No matter what your age is, you can be 20 and you can be mature. You can be full of wisdom. You could be 52 years old and you're mature, you're full of wisdom. So here what Venus shows, that you're looking for a traditional love. But the thing is, love has a boundary set around itself. Why? Because Saturn has rings. So if Saturn has rings, okay, what it does, it has Venus in its rings. Doesn't matter about the degree. And Saturn is commitment. Saturn is contract. Saturn is that agreement, that clause. Okay, this is why Saturn is naturally exalted in the sign of Libra, of agreements. So here what you will see, usually such a person will not allow too many people within their boundaries until there's a level of friendship at first. Wanting to know somebody deeper, because Saturn is the furthest planet, right? It's cold, it's dry. So you can't reach Saturn so easily. It's going to take a long time. That means such a person wants a type of relationship that can have a very slow pace. Saturn is also turtle. So the relationship has to go at the pace of the turtle to a certain point before it becomes something of a blossom, Hollywood-esque relationship, like madly in love type relationship. The other thing is this. Once this person, gets somebody in their boundary, they want a contract. Once that contract is there, that's when they begin to work on the relationship. See, they will not work on any relationship unless they feel that, okay, this person has committed to me no matter what. And remember, Saturn is the tester. This person is going to test. They're going to test your commitment to them, their love, their aura, their friendship, because it's in the first house. First house is you. So this is why you are looking for this. The other thing with this is also a person looks for old money. Such a person wants to make money through a more traditional old way. They want to make money which is long-term sustainable. They don't want money which can just be coming from a very quick manner of deceiving other people. They want something more established. Now, it'll be a different thing in the second house, okay? But also the thing is, if you see Venus is money, Saturn is black color. So usually it can show that, yeah, a person would deal with like black money, but there has to be other planetary placements there, because not everybody with this particular conjunction is going to do that. There has to be other planets and there have to be at a specific place, which is especially we see through the eyes of Nadi. And the thing is, money comes, but you have to be patient. Money will come, especially if Saturn is in front of Venus's degrees. Money will come, but you're going to have to cross the age of 30, especially 31. And yes, between 30 and 32, there will be a major transformation in your finances. Something happens. Like I said, I have discussed this more in depth because, like I said, there's a lot of negative connotations attached to it, but there is a transformation in your life which kind of takes you up. Okay. But the thing is, between 30 and 32, you're going to learn the greatest lesson of money. The greatest lesson of money. The other thing that also happens is, especially before the age of 34, if you become a boss, a leader, you go higher up in society, you will see, you will get more headaches. Actual like headaches, migraines. And the thing is, you will make tremendous amount of mistakes related to being a leader with this position. On one end, you have the support of the negotiator Venus. On the other hand, Saturn's own placement is that of a servant sitting on the throne of the leader. So this is where that confusion will set in, where you would know, how do I deal with this? And you have to be at the age of 34. 34 onwards is when you become a much more proper real leader. Otherwise, you can be one of those managers that people just regret working for. Like, they don't even want to come to the office. And you may think you're a great boss, you're a great manager, you're a great leader. They're not going to think that. Unless, of course, even if Jupiter is there, actually, I've seen that. Even Jupiter cannot help until you get to a certain age. And also, usually in a male chart, you will get a mature spouse. You will get an older spouse or very traditional spouse. You will also see spouse may have a very beautiful chin. Because Saturn is chin, Venus is beauty. So, and if let's say, especially if let's say Ketu is there, somehow affecting this, you can see like, that little butt chin. There would be that cut, but it adds beauty. You will see that. Venus is also cheek. So such people, like especially your wife, might also have cheekbones. Okay, because Saturn is slim. Saturn is dry. There's a lot of dryness and a lot of like thin structured face with this particular thing, but it's a beauty because it is with beauty. See, Saturn and Venus conjunction brings in a very traditional beauty come into play. And the thing is, for money, the more you work, the more money you get. That's your gain here. Your money comes through work. It doesn't come through, okay, well, let me put some money in bitcoins and stock market and I'll then enjoy my time in the yacht. That's not going to happen. I'm sure you already know that. You must have gone, put your money in, and just came back empty-handed. So that's what will take place. You have to work hard. You have to be patient with money. Use patience with money, and you'll make money. But like I said, money comes in later. Okay? And of course, marriage also comes in late. Unless, of course, there's moon in the 7th, then you can get married, boom, quite on time. But most of the time, marriage is going to come at a more mature state. Okay? So anyway, guys, this was my analysis of Venus and Moon. I'm sorry, Venus and Saturn conjunction in the first house. If you're new to my channel, subscribe below. And if you want to know where your Venus and Moon is placed, along with all your astrological details, Venus and Saturn are placed, again, go to the description. Otherwise, we'll see you later, and we'll see you in my course. Bye-bye.